Yahoo, my da. What's goody to the guys and the goddesses, and what's popping to my people. Um, well, like we always do about this time. Um, it's gonna get ugly. That's all I can say. It's gonna get ugly. I'm finding all my things, and then we're gonna get to some things. Now I'm gonna start out starting fights with people is what I'm gonna do. Let me see where everybody at. Y'all know one comment, a whole lot of everything. Y'all, we in here. Hey, I'm going on Clubhouse. I need more phones. I'm gonna go on Clubhouse. I'm going on Facebook and TikTok. Y'all gonna listen to me tonight. I'm tired. I'm gonna make y'all listen tonight. Hey, man, share it. Tell your mom and them. Tell your auntie and them. Maybe some of y'all mom and them probably ain't gonna put you out of the blitz. But call your auntie and them. Auntie will listen to anything. Auntie don't care. Just call your auntie and them and your cousin them and tell them we're in here. We got to get some things situated tonight. It's a lot of confusion. And somebody told me I need to come out more. I need to come out in these streets more. So I'm finna start. I'm gonna pick another day, and I'm gonna start going live. I'm gonna start going live from the goddamn the Panther Cove, the lair. I'm gonna start going live from the Panther lair one of these days, and then I got y'all know Thursdays. Me and my general, the biggest panther in the jungle, is gonna get busy. So y'all tap in. We'll be on Facebook on Thursdays though. But I'm gonna start doing some lives. I'll be somewhere. It don't matter. I'm gonna be there. You just be there. Zone 1, what's to it, God? Hey, yeah, we gonna go over a lot of stuff that we've been going over in the room too, but I'm gonna put it all together and paint a picture for you. I'm about to get my black Picasso on tonight. Is what's gonna happen. Hey, this is the hold on. Let's get it right. Let's make sure we get this shit together, so it don't be no misunderstandings about what we doing tonight. Just so it ain't no misunderstanding about what we doing tonight. Yeah. Like that weak ass dude be saying, yeah. Yeah, I like him too. I think it's coon season. Is what didn't happen. Somebody didn't let the raccoons out, and they just feel like they can do whatever. And I don't know who done it and why they did it, but it's a whole lot of that going on right now. And everybody doing what they always make you do. They make your ass choose sides, and most of the time y'all pick the wrong one. So this ain't nothing but business as usual. They gonna make you say, hey, look, you niggas, choose one. That's how they do it every time. They say, you Negroes, choose one. You can't have them both. You want Pepsi or Coke? Tell you Negroes, choose one. Hold on, what the hell going on? Y'all ain't told me I got Reese's Pieces in my beard. Y'all ain't no real damn friends. Y'all is not my real friends. I see that now. I just got my beard all Reese's Pieces up and shit. But anyway, we in these streets. I don't get no. So now look. What side did you choose? Since they told you Negroes, you better choose. Pick one. Who'd you pick? Is you going with Kanye and Kyrie, or is you riding with the establishment? Did you trick or treat, Or was this your first year conscious and you said, fuck it? Talk to me now. Pick a side, you Negroes. Pick a side. You know how Master do you. You know Master don't let you straddle the fence. A lot of y'all is serial fence straddlers. A lot of y'all is serial fence straddlers. You love to straddle the fence. So I'm gonna do like Master do you. Pick a side, Negro. Who you got? Who you got? Who you with? Now look though. Facebook, I'm telling y'all, I'm doing everybody tonight. Everybody getting a shot at the title. Facebook, you look whack as hell. So y'all got about 5 more minutes to get some bodies in here and we gone. We in Clubhouse, we in TikTok. I'm going everywhere tonight. We everywhere. You're never there. Now, what we done is you Kanye and Kyrie. Do you hear that? First of all, this is what I want to say. I think it's amazing how white folks demand the utmost civility from you. But soon as they feel funky, they get to talking to you real jazzy. They talk to Negroes any kind of way. Justified. It says you use anti-Semitic, nigga. I can't be anti-Semitic. Nigga, I said you is. Oh my God, the white man is something particular. Oh, I need to check in with the station. First of all, I need disclaimers and shit. Okay, this is your operation, sir. You know my mouth is foul. What can't I say tonight? Do I gotta wash the small hats? Should I be careful with that? You say we ain't establishment here. So oh shit! The Underground Railroad. A nigga done got away. Oh shit. In other words, okay, in that case, fuck these people. In that case, fuck these people, man. P, what's happening, God buddy? Y'all, we on, look, bro. We over here on YouTube, man. Come over here with the family on YouTube. The show better over here, I promise you. You get visuals and shit. But look, though. So, now, they tell you, nigga, I said you anti-Semitic. The guy popped back at him like, oh, like, I can't be anti-Semitic. They pop back like, nigga, what I say? Nigga, take a break. Take a break, nigga. We on YouTube, Misinformation Nation on YouTube. Misinformation Nation on YouTube. Pull up, family. Pull up, family. We in this bitch popping. Now look, cause I got a bunch of shit that I'm gonna put on here and y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. I got some a lot of videos and slides and shit. So share it on Facebook so we can fill it up, but then y'all slide on over here with us. What up, God body? We on YouTube. So we on Misinformation Nation YouTube. So I want y'all to be over here when I start putting up the slides and shit, cause it's about to go down. Y'all know I ain't gonna play with these people tonight. Look though. So now they said Kanye West, Ye tell these people, he say, I got a problem with the white Jewish media. And he said the white Jewish media been shitting on my people. And they said, you ain't got the right to say that. And then the white Jewish media bombed the shit out of him. Bro, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? But here's the thing, though. Here's what make the thing, though. I sit back and I look at my people, and I say, this is weird. And I'm gonna tell you why it's weird. My Duke in the building. Peace to the queen. Wife in the building. Peace to the queen. The boss in the building. Oh shit, everybody in the building. Peace to everybody. Whole lot of everything. I can't see your face, but I'm rocking with you because you're here every week. Okay, so now look though. Here's the thing though. Oh, I ain't know I could do that. I could pop y'all up like blow. Ooh, zone 1 in the building, blow. My Duke in the building. Oh shit, y'all. See, y'all don't tell me what kind of powers I got. I didn't know I could bother people and put them on First Street and shit. I'd have been did that. Some of y'all would have never got away. But now, let's get it popping though, for real. Because now, so now, this is, right now, you are now rocking on the Coonacopia, baby. Hey, cool for everybody new in the building. It's the Coonacopia. Now, let's deal with some of these raccoons. Now, how the hell you gonna say, I'm looking all over social media, and I'm looking at most black people is either siding with Kanye or siding with Kyrie, or both. Here's the reoccurring thing. I see black folk, everybody talking about this shit bogus. They bogus. They plan them. They blah, 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 blah. You ain't gonna do shit about it. See, y'all don't understand the ways of the white man yet. So that's what tonight is all about. First, I'm gonna teach you the ways of the white man. Then we're gonna deal with the raccoons. So let me explain the ways of the white man to you. The European does not, and I'm talking about the European from the Caucasus Mountains. See, the original European is you. You don't understand that. So I have to be specific in my talking when I say the European. The Caucasus Mountain European, that guy, does not believe in sharing power. Like, see, you got something, you don't mind sharing it and teaching it. No. This guy conquers everything, or he don't want it. He doesn't want to share anything with you. He doesn't have any faith in sharing with you and still getting his just due, because you're better at every fucking thing. So how's somebody going to share with you when you just by nature are going to always get the best benefit out of sharing? So then he realizes that ain't going to work. Not for what I got in mind. So there will be no sharing shit. That's the first thing you need to understand. So now, why did I go through that tirade? Because you want to share religion with him. Every time you turn around, you want to share with him. So first, he steal your spiritual system and double back on you, force it down your throat and call it something different. You wrote Christianity. Now, you didn't write it the way they wrote it. You wrote it because it was either write it or get your damn head chopped off. So you chose not to get your head chopped off. But you wrote it nevertheless. And you mimicked your own spiritual system off of it. So they don't got no comprehension of what a divine God or any like that shit is. But they somehow managed to turn around and feed it to you like they know who God is. If somebody really understood who God was, they couldn't rape your fucking grandmother and eat your babies. Feed them to alligators and shit. People who walk with the God that you thinking about can't do shit like that. So you dealing with somebody different. So now you want to share that though. You want to share the same God with the people who fed your baby to crocodiles. And then we almost came from up under that. What happened? In the last 10 years, it's been a recent emergence. And we'll say the last 15 years, it's been a recent emergence of African-centered consciousness. It's been a recent emergence of African-centered consciousness. And what do? Now you say, we're Hebrews. Now you want to dance off in that bag and you want to share that religion. You come from a people that are spiritual. You don't come from a religious people. But every time you turn around, you have been taught that spirituality is voodoo and witchcraft. And that the real shit is believing in people that you can't see or have never even, can't even solidify the existence of. You got real life ancestors and real life heroes that we know got busy. But you're more obsessed with mythology that you can't verify. Because you're so hell-bent on sharing a spiritual system with that man who took your spiritual system. So now we find ourselves in a situation where we want to play the game, but we want to fight it. That's a slippery slope. Because you're challenging the people that write your checks. Now, Lord knows I can't say don't do it. I'm not the right example to tell you not to challenge the system. But I can tell you this right here. We got to be a lot more strategic in our approach to warfare. But the problem is, I can't convince you that this is a war. So there lies the problem. You still seem to think this is everything other than what it really is. Someone, somewhere, declared war on melanated people on this planet. You are a living result to prove that. What you're witnessing right now before you in America is proving that. I'm going to tell you why. I am a social justice advocate. You might as well say that by me being a Panther. So my responsibility, first and foremost, because I'm a Black Panther, is to my people. However, I advocate social justice for all races. So to me, I get it. Here's where the picture get blurry for me. Because we can say nigger anywhere on the planet, and at best you get a spanking. The number one genre of entertainment on this planet is hip hop. Now, it's easy for you to say that it is the artist's responsibility for the words that they choose to put out there. And I agree to an extent. I also understand that the artists don't approve albums. They only make them. At the end of all of that music making, there is someone who is not of your race that you got to submit that music to. So now, I don't know well enough to say that every executive is Jewish or not. I say white guy. Now, that could be offensive, but on the job application, it doesn't say anything other than are you Black or you're white. So I got to choose one. That's the dynamics inside of this country. So we tend to get technical when it's our turn. We could call me a Black man all day. We could listen to rap music that call me a nigger and call my woman a bitch all day. Nobody got no smoke for that. We could murder 1,000 Black men on an album. Nobody got no smoke for that. But if I watch Hebrews to Negroes, I'm anti-Semitic. So now we got to take a look at this, because this is not no simple thing we're dealing with. Now we got to take a look at this. Who is Semitic? Who are the Semitic people? Because you can't go to nowadays, you got to go to the ancient Semites. And so if you're going to the ancient Semites, we talking Asia. We're talking melanated people. And so when I'm in an interview and you ask me, am I anti-Semitic? And I tell you, once I understand who I am, I can't be anti-Semitic. Then you got people that hear that and they can't grasp what I'm really saying and send it, so they continue the narrative. This is definitely a narrative, because here's where we're going to go with this. You can't tell me that you're going to call me up and tell me, hey, you got to come get better educated. Every time this happens, they want you to sit down with somebody, a rabbi or somebody like that, and this person's going to educate you. Okay, if you're going to educate me on history, that means you got to know some history. So you know goddamn well what a Semite is. So what is this discussion about? See, this the game we cannot play. We can't sit on social media and say, hey, it's wrong what they doing to Kyrie. Well, get your ass off your couch and let it be known it's wrong. You cannot tell me I have freedom of speech unless I speak about a certain race. Because Quentin Tarantino said nigga 100 and something fucking times in that goddamn movie, and he got a fucking award for it. Where was the outrage? See, I'm not with that shit where we only get mad when it's my turn. If you standing up for injustice, every time something happens to somebody black, get your ass out there. Just like you want us to be outraged right now. Don't get mad when it's your turn, because it's been our turn for the last 6,000 years. I want to see the same motherfucking outrage. Stop playing these games. See, you dealing with intelligent black men right now. We understand. We didn't used to. You can't punk us no more. We didn't used to understand. We understand now. You stole a lot of our shit. So don't get mad when sometimes a black man just can't hold it no more. I don't think he woke up saying, you know what? Let me see how I can piss off this particular community. No, he woke up, he watched some information, he was inspired, said, let me share this information. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. However, here's where the slope gets slippery. Because first of all, I agree with the action, I don't agree with the message. And this is where I get off the ride at. Kanye, Kyrie, all due respect, I salute you black men for standing up to the power structure, because most people in your position are fucking cowards. My hat's off to you black men. And I would say I ain't gonna say nothing negative, but then I would be lying, so we might as well get to that part. We're not fucking Hebrew Israelites, and I'm gonna get tired of y'all telling these lies. Now, stop dealing in absolutes. You want to be a Hebrew Israelite? Claim that. Take it. Walk with it. But don't get on a platform where you got 17 million followers or whatever the fuck it is you got and tell them we're the Hebrew Israelites. I denounce that thought process. No, we're not. You can claim that if you choose to. But from a historical standpoint, I haven't seen one of them guys win a debate yet. And they wouldn't win one tonight. So if you know something, they're welcome. I'll be here for 2 hours. At least another hour and a half. Mop water. That's what's going to happen. Now, with that being said, everybody got a right to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. I'm here for black folks. So I get on the ride when you start talking about we and putting us all in the same basket. Because we ain't Hebrew Israelites. We is God. I don't accept anything else. That which created it all. I'm a direct extension from God. 666. That's the conversation I want to have. I don't want to have no conversation about no man-made ass religion that can't none of y'all prove. Mop water. Anybody want to smoke? You want to talk that Hebrew Israelite shit? Step up and prove it. I get tired of having these discussions with men that you can say what you want to say, but you can't prove shit. Prove it. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for smoke. That's what they sent me here to piss y'all off. I didn't come to make friends. Most of y'all ain't gonna like me. That's cool. Most of the likable guys don't be on shit that I be on. So I'm fine with you not liking me. I'm fine with not having no fucking friends. I'm fine with you thinking I'm weird and crazy and all that shit. He too militant. He too radical. I don't trust him. Cool. Stay the fuck away from me. Because I'm not really rap right. Stay your distance. If y'all gonna talk that talk, tell it how the fuck it is. You can't prove we Israelites, so stop teaching it. Y'all keep wanting to put these ELs in your name. Well, L is Saturn, and Saturn is Satan. I'll take that debate from whoever wants it. So stop doing shit you don't understand and then passing it off. You got millions of people listening. You took the establishment and gave their ass a knuckle sandwich. Now here's the question, Kanye West. Right now, you got Black America divided as usual, just like your master like to do. And what we can't figure out is, should we ride with you or not? So I say, he opened up the door. I agree with that. But I'd be damned if I walk through it with you. You play with them other people and you think I don't see you, Mr. West. But the door is open. Just like with most things when you deal with these people, when we start getting on to them, they got to improvise. See, I'm going to tell y'all the real smoke. You're supposed to be dead and buried by now. This white boy never thought you'd make it this long. Everything they think of, you slide your way on up out of it. He can't figure out how the fuck these niggas ain't dead yet. I'm trying everything. So, we getting too savvy, and they just keep making adjustments. I tell y'all, you gotta read all these religious books because they all tell the truth in them. No, the religions ain't the truth, but the truth is in the books because the books ain't for you. You gotta decode them. The biggest mistake we make in this country as Black Americans is we think if it ain't right there laid out in our face, it can't be real. Are you fucking kidding me? You think they've been holding it down for 6,000 years. You think they did that by putting the truth in front of us? The fucking truth is never going to be in front of you. If you're not willing to lose friends, lose family members, go against the grain, be wrong 1,000 times, and get your shit from unconventional places, you're not even close to the truth, and you don't care. So shut the fuck up and stop pretending you do. That's the easy way to do that. Y'all sit around and pretend like you really trying to figure some shit out. The only thing you trying to figure out is how to get motherfuckers to believe in that bullshit you believe in so you can feel justified in it. Well, my favorite rapper is MC No-Go. What we gonna do is, when I leave this place, I say that same thing every time. And I mean it. Knowledge is the only real power, and information is the only real currency. When you figure that part out, you halfway the motherfucking there. Throw some they never tell the truth in there, and you getting somewhere. These is the guidelines to the game we playing. I don't say shit just because. I'm giving you the guidelines to the game we playing. You are at war. The people you're at war with never tell the truth, because why would you in war? Knowledge is the only way you're going to get some power, and information is the only way you're going to get some currency. And I love you. That's how I leave this place every time. And it's going to be that way till I leave this place. If Kanye West get us all to say, hey, we rocking with you, He taking us to Jesus. But wait, hold on. He confused. First, he want to be a Christian. Then he say he a Hebrew Israelite. And y'all just slide on by and don't even understand this guy playing with you. You can't. Which one? You either a Hebrew Israelite or you're a Christian. Nobody says I'm both. See, this is a game he playing. You ain't gonna get no Hebrew Israelites, the real ones, to say they Christians. No, they'll tell you they study the Christian faith. But a real Hebrew Israelite not gonna tell you he's a Christian. Which one are you? This is a game you playing. Then you lit Jesus with the white women with the lizard tongues in your picture and all this shit. He playing a game with us. Now, did he say some real shit? Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But who is this guy? Not who he say he is. And that's what, if for everybody that's on TikTok, you better go on that TikTok and watch. I got the Kanye, I'm going to do a 3-part, but I got the Tale of Two Kanyes up there, and it's killing. I just put it up last night. We're going to do some crazy numbers on there. It'll probably get to 10. But either way it go, research is how we going to get the answers. Not bitching at each other. We just got to break this shit down. So now I want to deal with Kyrie, because to be honest with you, I like Kanye's stance a little. I mean, Kyrie's stance a little bit better than Kanye. Kanye is not bipolar. Ain't no such thing as bipolar, and it ain't no such thing as ADHD, and it ain't no such thing as mental health that these black men keep saying. All that shit is trash, and you'll never get me to co-sign it. Put the black men back in the homes and teach black women that they matter again, and watch this shit. All these motherfucking symptoms seem to mysteriously go away. Fuck out of here. The problem with black men is they ain't got no daddies. We the only race on the planet raised without fathers. How the fuck we supposed to act? I'll say it again. Black men in America are the only race on the planet that is raised without their fathers. And we still manage to captivate the world every chance we get. Think about who you are. Understand who you are. What happened to the black man in America has never happened to any other race on this planet. Now, let's deal with these. See, that's why I say everybody, we on YouTube on Misinformation Nation. You'll get better on YouTube because I'm finna start with the visuals and y'all gonna miss some of this shit, man. See it though? You see the green shit back here? Don't even look like that over here. Over here, it look dope. You know, I gotta come to YouTube, man. Misinformation Nation. Okay, so now this first thing I wanted to show y'all was this right here though, before we even get it popping. Look at this. Now this I'm gonna try to plug y'all. I don't know how it's gonna work though. Let me see. This there we go. Now this is the who started the NAACP. Now this project was put together by a man named Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff was like the first Rockefeller. So now he put together these guys, 2 black people. And you see who else on there? I'm pretty sure these are Jewish men and a woman. But Mary White isn't. Ovington, no, that's not. But the race doesn't even matter. See, I don't get into the specifics of the Jewish aspect of it because the Jewish aspect of it is a trap. What the fuck is a Jew in the first place? See, this is the game that y'all gotta get aware of. There's no such thing as Jewish people in the first place. So how we playing this game where we talking about a Jew and an anti-Semite? This is a game. You got okay, there you go. I see a couple people left Facebook. Yeah, y'all get over here on YouTube so you can see the visuals, man, because it's finna go down. I got some clips I'm finna put up too. So now what I'm saying is this. Hold on, let me get this down. Bob, get that up out of there. I got hold on. What's this? Wait. Oh yeah, wait. We're gonna deal with that. Okay, we're gonna deal with that. All right. I just want to make sure I had on deck what I was looking for. Now, Coonacopia. These words don't exist. You have two races on this planet. Everything else is like a goddamn subdivision. That's what you're not understanding. See, like, when you conquer, you mate. This planet is a product of war and conquest. So you're getting all of these biracial races by people who conquer. So a person like the Greeks and the Romans will have a 300-year war. And in the midst of that war, babies get made. And then they tell you that Rome conquered Greece. But if Rome conquered Greece, why do they call it Greco-Roman? So when you conquer, so the fact that they keep the name and call it Greco-Roman lets you know that there wasn't a conquest, there was a merging. Now, why did they merge? Because these are the two races that put your Bible together. So when they merge, what they do? They created a race called Jews. Jewish. Now, this is not me messing with anybody race. This is not me being a racist. This is history. See, this is the part that we don't study. Then we'll get at somebody, get mad at them and say, hey, you're being anti-Semitic. Hey, you're being a racist. Hey, that's not true. Well, if it's not true, you got to go give me the documentation that says I'm wrong. You can't emotion me out of my beliefs. Go get the documentation that tells me I'm wrong. And then we sit down, we have a real conversation, say, hey, look, I got this that says you're wrong. And we can go back and forth. But don't come to me with an emotion and say, hey, your ideology is off. That ain't it. Prove it. In scholarship, we play you prove it or you learn from it. That's how scholarship works. Scholarship is not just an emotional thing y'all do where you argue and fight. You don't see scientists in there throwing beakers at each other and shit. No, you prove it or you watch me do my thing. And we pat each other on the back. Good shit. You just put something together that we wasn't hip to. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for new information. Now, why do we have this race? How they end up in Nazi Germany? And when I tell people Hitler's a Rothschild, they tell me, no, that's bullshit. Okay, well, prove me wrong. Because I could go get something that says he is. And then we have to match sources. Until then, I keep teaching what I believe I know. Why do we never find a body? See, these are the questions we don't want to answer. If he was so bad and he was such an evil guy, how come we never found his body? These are questions we don't want to talk about. This is the shit we don't want to talk about. Somebody got his body. Because if we didn't find a body, then he didn't get killed. What they said. That's the only reason why a body wouldn't be there. These is 2 + 2 moments and we turn them into Scrabble. If a man gets killed in a certain spot, we find his body. If we never found a body, then they said, oh, I found the dental records. Then they got caught. Oh, we lied. It wasn't his. Oh, wait. See, y'all play this game with all these variables. I play, if he lying for a reason. What is it? You ain't going to tell me you found his dental records. Then you tell me they ain't. Okay. You told me you found his dental records. Then you told me those ain't it. I'm okay with that. So what am I, nigga? Pull up on you like you owe me some money. What am I, nigga? Where them teeth is at? Where them teeth is at, my nigga? So we never got them. So we never found a body, and we never got the dental records of Hitler that they say committed suicide. So if he didn't commit suicide and we don't got the dental records, then what happened to the guy that we say was a family member of the guys who put him in power? Because we could find out who put him in power. We could go to the moment when the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers got interested in the industrial complex in Germany. We could go to Germany when the war was over with and Germany was scattered and bombed up, but had the best industrial complex on the planet and nobody was in charge. And we could see how the Billionaire Boys Club slid in there and started buying up the industrial shit. And we could see how in the middle of the war, somebody was delivering Coca-Colas to them on the battlefield. We got the footage. We got the pictures. We got the evidence. So you're not going to tell me I don't know what I know until you tell me I don't know what I know. So now we got to understand, not pointing fingers, not shaming nobody, but saying something went on that we don't quite know about. So when somebody introduces a new thought process, don't shoot it down because something going on obviously you don't know about. So now why are we here? What's going on? Why, if they already know that Kyrie didn't do anything wrong, why are they taking this route with him? Buck breaking, unaccountable, offensive. But watch how slick the white boy is. The alleged act of publicly punishing a male slave, typically by first flogging him and subsequently sexually. So wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all, I gotta look at my family for this one because this one aggravating. The white boy will piss in the wind and tell you it's raining. This one aggravating, so I gotta look at my family for this. So when I want to know a definition to a word, right? I look up that word to find out what the word actually means, right? Am I right? Okay. So when I look up a word to find out what the word actually means, I don't want to see words like allege. Allege is not a fact. This is not a factual definition. So you see how they play. These are the games they play. I want a real definition for what buck breaking is. And they're going to tell me the alleged act of public issue. So alleged, so we can't even verify if this is real information. The fuck out of here. So what is buck breaking? Publicly punishing a male slave, typically by first flogging him. That's what you're looking at right now. You take the baddest one, the most outspoken, the one that's strongest, the most defiant, you pull him in front of his peers and you humiliate him so that everyone else sees you do not want to fuck around with me because this is what'll happen to you. That's what buck breaking is. Now, this is modern day buck breaking. So you watching your heroes get pulled right before you and stripped because you will obey your master. Then we get, first I'm gonna be real brief and start with this sucker ass Ice Cube. Now, he tried to come at Kanye and I don't know what Kanye throwing me in this for. And then fuck the new normal until they fix the old normal. All we have to do is stand up and their little game is over. Now, Ice Cube posted that, and anybody with a brain can tell who he's insinuating in these photos. Now, he don't know what Kanye talking about and keep me out of it and shut the fuck up, Cube. I told y'all Cube was a sucker anyway. He's a sucker any goddamn way. I peeped him years ago. Let me see what we talking about in the comment section. They have to do that to cover themselves. Yeah. Okay. How you think they ended up with the flying saucer? Hey, you already know, God. Now watch this though. Okay, let's get it. Hold on. Here go my what's it called? Wait a minute. Let's get to these right here. Now now it's time for the sucker fest. If you ain't on YouTube, man, y'all can still hear it though. Now it's time for the sucker fest. Let's see where we're gonna start at.
That exchange with Nick Friedel the other night after the game, and look, if he keeps making a big thing out of the word promotion, that is promotion. If on your social media you say, boom, here's a link to this, that tells me, hey, you should watch this. Correct? He's got 17 million Instagram followers, another 5 million or so on Twitter. You're all over social media. Do you ever put something out there, Shaq, that does not represent something that you feel?
I was probably one of the first guys on Twitter. And when I realized the power.
Hey, hold on. Did you see the white boy throw him the alley-oop? Hey, wait, Zach, when you're on social media, you're pretty popular. And did you ever put something out there?
That exchange with Nick Friedel the other night after the game, and look, if he keeps making a big thing out of the word promotion, that is promotion. If on your social media you say, boom, here's a link to this, that tells me, hey, you should watch this. Correct? He's got 17 million Instagram followers, another 5 million or so on Twitter. You're all over social media. Do you ever put something out there, Shaq, that does not represent something that you feel?
I was probably one of the first guys on Twitter. And when I realized the power it had, I knew I had to be very responsible. Followers, platform, whatever you call it, I knew I had to be responsible. I try to make people happy. I try to make people smile. My formula has always been the same: 60% to make you laugh, 30% to inspire you, and 10% whatever I'm selling. You have to be aware of what you're doing. And you have to be aware that sometimes when you put stuff out, not everybody's gonna like it. Some people are conscious, some people are not. I can tell he's not conscious. He doesn't really care what's going on. But us, I know that the game that we used to love and we promote, it brings people together. And it hurts me sometimes when we have to sit up here to talk about stuff that divides the game. Now we got to answer for what this idiot has done. I stand for equality of all people. I've always been like that. Don't matter what religion, no matter where you're from. I could say shalom, salam alaikum, ni hao, say bon, because that's how I was raised. So I don't really want to sit up here and answer questions for what he's done. If you're looking at me, it's my job to make people.
You's a fucking sucker, Shaq. Do you see this? I don't want to sit up here and answer for what this idiot has done. It's my job. How you gonna call? Yeah, they supposed to be talking about yeah, it's definitely Miss Smallwood, it's definitely damage control. But watch this though. This is my thing right here. I personally, this is just me personally, to each his own, but on a hold on. You lucky I can't wait a minute. I can't find it. Y'all lucky. I was finna flame his ass up. Shaq in that dress. I had a picture of Shaq and him in that dress. I can't find my Shaq dress picture right now. But I ain't taking advice for no man that frequent dresses. I don't want to hear that shit. And then you call this man an idiot, and they say he need to, if he want to be kind, I can tell he's not conscious. What the fuck? Now, he backwards conscious, but we ain't gonna say he ain't conscious. He making an honest effort, or at least what appears to be an honest effort, to enlighten his people. But it's a dangerous game because you're supposed to hire people so that you don't say the wrong shit. You say you can't see no messages. It should be you just go to the comment section, and when we get to about 9:15, it's a link in the comment section. At about 9:15, y'all can hit that link and slide on up here. I just want to get through these clips, but anybody can hit the link and come up there. We can fit 10 people up here so we can get it popping. Okay, cool. All right. Now my thing is, this fat bastard, wasn't you the motherfucker on the middle of goddamn Sports Center glitching and shit? Your ass short circuit and it got stuck with some shit. You goddamn iRobot. Fuck Shaq. Fuck Shaq. You know what? Fuck Shaq. You's a fat ass dummy. You got a big ass nose. I hate Shaq. Fuck Shaq. You got the nerve to goddamn it call somebody an idiot, and the only thing you do is entertain white people. You on your motherfucking TikTok and on your motherfucking Instagram, you dancing and doing the robot and shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. 60% laughter, 30%. You sound stupid. You sound like a dumbass Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't like him. Listen, I know my only problem with these brothers is the Hebrew Israelite shit. I admire the fact that they willing to stand up for themselves. The only thing I would say on the questioning side is I think you got to be more strategic with it. Now, for Kyrie, I honestly, if there is such a thing, I honestly think Kyrie just made an innocent mistake. But I like the way he's standing up for himself. As far as Kanye, I don't trust him. You got two options with Kanye. Either the money, no, it's a possibility. I'm entertaining the possibility that he done came off the goddamn meds and getting his senses back. Because he even said that in one of them interviews that they got him they got him strung out off the meds and it's tough, it's tight right now. So he said he off the meds and that's the reason why he able to deliver the information. So from that standpoint, I'm rocking with him. But at the same time, stop telling people we're Hebrew Israelite. Hey, y'all, everybody on Facebook, y'all got to come to YouTube. We over here popping, baby. Misinformation Nation on YouTube. That's where we at because there's more people over here, and we got the clips and slides and shit over here. Y'all can't hear it when I play it. That's what's bogus because it's coming through my headset, so I can't even do shit so y'all can hear the shit. Here's so now then we got to get to lame ass Charles Barkley. I don't know. Y'all seen all this shit though. I really don't even want to watch Charles Barkley lame ass. Hold on. I wish we could hold on for a second.
That exchange with Nick Friedel the other night after the game. And look, if he keeps making a big thing out of the word promotion, that is promotion. If on your social media you say, boom, here's a link to this, that tells me, hey, you should watch this. Correct? He's got 17 million Instagram followers, another 5 million or so on Twitter. You're all over social media. Do you ever put something out there, Shaq, that does not represent something that you feel?
I was probably one of the first guys on Twitter. And when I realized the power it had, I knew I had to be very responsible. Followers, platform, whatever you call it, I knew I had to be responsible. I try to make people happy. I try to make people smile. My formula has always been the same: 60% to make you laugh, 30% to inspire you, and 10% whatever I'm selling. You have to be aware of what you're doing, and you have to be aware that sometimes when you put stuff out, not everybody's gonna like it. Some people are conscious, some people are not. I can tell he's not conscious. He doesn't really care what's going on. But us, I know that the game that we used to love and we promote, it brings people together. And it hurts me sometimes when we have to sit up here to talk about stuff that divides the game. Now we got to answer for what this idiot has done. I stand for equality of all people. I've always been like that. Don't matter what religion, no matter where you're from. I could say shalom, salam alaikum, ni hao, sebon, because that's how I was raised. So I don't really want to sit up here and answer questions for what he's done. You know, if you're looking at me, it's my job to make people happy. I can't speak for him and, you know, answer for you know, what he's doing. It's obviously by his answers and the way he answers, he doesn't really care.
Chuck,
I think the NBA dropped the ball.
in what way?
I think he should have been suspended. I think Adam should have suspended him. First of all, Adam's Jewish. You can't take my $40 million and insult my religion. If you're going to insult me, you have the right, but I have the right to say, no, you're not going to take my $40 million and insult my religion. I think the NBA, they made a mistake. We have suspended people and fined people who have made homophobic slurs, and that was the right thing to do. I think if you insult the black community, you should be suspended or fined heavily, depending. I saw they did the same thing to the kid in Minnesota this year when he made the gay slur. I think you should get suspended or fined. I think him acknowledging the Alex Jones thing should have happened with that too, because that dude's crazy. And I can't believe that we ain't talking about that. We're talking about this idiot. And when you say, if I say, hey, I'm agreeing with this movie, this book, or whatever, I'm agreeing with it. I'm not going to first of all, you know I don't do any social media, but when you're somebody as great as basketball like him, people going to listen to you what you say. And there's some fringe people out there, but like I say, I blame the NBA. He should have been suspended.
And their conversations are continuing with the Brooklyn Nets,
It's too
with
late
the NBA,
now.
but they're also looking at, they're looking at how do we move forward at this so we don't go through this again. No, it's not too late to say, how do we prevent this? It's not too late to do that. But I see what you're saying.
Hold on, I want to say this. The reason it's too late, the NBA is giving in to peer pressure. If one of our players do something, they have the right, the team or the league has to do something immediately. If you just give in to peer pressure, that's the problem I have. This should have been handled already.
Kenny, let's get into this. Go ahead.
Well, firstly, if we're going to take what he says on a Twitter, we have to take everything he says. So if I'm going to take everything he says, I'm going to believe that he doesn't support or any of the views or promote the views of it. He said it right in my face. I have to accept that. So I will believe that. There are people in this world who's done, in their art, have done great things, that have said crazy things, that we still listen to their music, we buy their paintings, we do their things, and you might take an excerpt of that and say, I believe in this. Okay, so I'll take that as it may from Kyrie Irving. But I also believe that the reporter did have a right to ask the question.
Oh, sure.
That's it. So, and that's really where the argument became. You don't have a right to ask me that question. I do believe that, and based on this for Kyrie is that he has put himself as, he says, I'm the voice for some of the speechless when doing the COVID. So now he has transcended from basketball and became an activist politically. So you will ask him that question based on some things that you may read. But I have to believe him also when he tells me, that is, if I'm going to believe parts of it, I have to believe the totality.
You know what? And I just think Kyrie's just part of this. I mean, I just think we've lost our way. I think in this country we've lost our way. I think people have forgotten what it's like to put the thought process into, if I put this out there, who am I going to hurt? And they haven't, they're giving no thought to that. Where's civility these days? Where's empathy? And it's just.
You can't. YouTube went out. Oh my goodness. It's because of the clip. Well, we up here. They took me off because of the clip. I be forgetting. I gotta tell her. I'm glad. Wait, did it come back down? Yeah. We on the book. Damn. I think damn. Yeah, see, it's crazy though, because on my end, it said it say we still up here. My fault, y'all. On my end, I was trying to tell everybody where we at. On my end, it say we still. Well, y'all send the bug out, tell them we still up here, because everybody left. But it keep going up and down though. Let me see. I think they took down G. Yeah, everybody leaving. Let me see. We on Facebook. If I could still, people still typing to me. That's fucked up, man. We was. I just told everybody we on Facebook. I'm gonna try to give them a chance to slide back over here. Probably cause of the clips, maybe. I don't know. Huh? Yeah. And say it's still 9. See, it keep going from 8. Now go ahead though. It keep going from 8 to 9 though. So I don't know if y'all still in here or what. I believe his channel. It's back. Hey, we back, y'all. We back, baby. No. Okay, we back. We back on YouTube. Okay, no more clips, family. No more clips, family. No, never mind. We back. Hold on. We back, family. Man, they didn't shut me down so much. Y'all should see. Oh yeah, we back. Can't get right. We back now. We back on YouTube, y'all. I see some of y'all come back over here. Yeah, they about to shut down shop. Yep. We back, Queen. We back. Hey, we finna put the link in the chat too. If anybody want to come through and politic, I'm finna stay out of there though, and just I got plenty of ammunition. We ain't got to use them clips. Oh, that's crazy though. I wonder, damn. I really wanted to tear Charleston White. Woo! I wanted to beat his ass up too. I'm gonna play. If I get all y'all to come back over here, I'm gonna play Charleston White on my phone. That's what we'll do, so they can't shut us down, because they'll try to shut us down. Yeah, they messing with my signal, family. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think I don't be talking about shit. I know I be talking about some shit. They got y'all should see my I did a TikTok where I was breaking down the homosexuality in the Bible. Bro, I was at 10,000 on that. That was my biggest video to date. I ain't been doing a couple months. I was at 10,000. The day I hit 10,000, they took it down. They had took it down right before I got to 10,000. I was at like 98, and they took it down. So I fought it. I submitted my thing and fought it, and they turned it back on. I won my dispute. I disputed it and won, and they turned it back on. And the day I hit 10,000, I looked up like, I'm at 10,000. As soon as I did my little dance, they cut that bitch off. They had shut me down. We back over here though. My fault, y'all. When I get the cooking, that's if you rock with me, you got to take the good with the bad. If my pot get the cooking too hot, they'll shut this bitch down. They will shut this bitch down. It happened a lot. This ain't the first time. We was cooking so heavy in here. One time we was down there 30 deep, and they was like, "No, sir." But it's cool though. So now I was going. Hold on. Let's get back though. Let's get back to where we at. We at the The link is in the chat. If you over here on YouTube, you can go into the chat, type that link in. If you type the link in, I see you on the bottom. When I see you on the bottom, I'm gonna pull you up. You can tell me how you feel about Kyrie and Kanye. I want to hear everybody else's opinion, because you know what I think. Fuck. So I ain't touching no more slides though. Damn, I wanted Charleston White. Your bitch ass was finna get it. My son already done beat up on you. I was finna fuck Charleston White up. He's another fucking the Coonacopia. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna steal Tariq idea and invite him, just like Tariq did the Coon Train. We're gonna come up with our own version of the Coon Train, the Coonacopia Awards. And we're gonna take the biggest coons and blast their ass publicly. Because you guys got these platforms. You reach it. It's a guy like me right now. We struggling to get people on our little platform. This probably the hardest show out when it comes to consciousness. You find me somebody, I don't care who you listen to, that go harder than me on the information side. I want to start watching their channel. This the hardest show out when it comes to teaching our people, and it don't be enough of us up here. Y'all got to share this shit and get more people involved. We supposed to be tearing down YouTube right now. We supposed to be tearing down YouTube right now. Now, hold on, but they kept my work video up for 2.5 million. Yes. I'm glad you said that, brother. You know what? That's what I love about you. You ain't let that lane change you. You still do some stuff that be pissing me off, but you know you my little brother, so I don't care what you do. They're gonna have to kill me. You know what it is. But 2.5 million, and the guy got them cheeks doing like this right here. I'm up here saying some of the most powerful shit you might ever hear, and y'all don't even be telling nobody. Push my shit like y'all push y'all favorite artists. The room will be packed. If you paid as much attention to the shit that I be teaching as you do your favorite rapper, why you don't like me more than your favorite rapper? That's what I want to know. You get your favorite rapper, you'll go to their concert, pay top dollar, get a brand new outfit and some more shit. You won't pay shit to hear me say the most important shit you ever heard. Why? And I ain't saying it for that. I'm just saying this is a rhetorical question. This is a rhetorical question. You got to think about this as a people. Why do we value insanity more than information? All of y'all know me, been rocking with me for years. And I know y'all fuck with me because I be seeing the shit I teach in y'all goddamn posts. From everybody I'm looking at right here, I done seen something I done said in one of y'all posts. So if that's the case, why you don't push me like you push your favorite rapper? You go to his concert, say fuck the concert one time, and send your boy a donation. Y'all see I work with the kids, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just like, man, you doing a good job. Figure it out, nigga. And that's cool. But you got to think, I'm saying this for a reason. What do we value as a people? We value fuckery more than information. That's the problem. We got to get in a space where the information means more than the kick it. That's when we win it. The information got to start being more than the kick it. And St. Louis, I know you rock with me, but you don't push me like you push your favorite rapper. I'll be on by now. Give me some of that concert money. Y'all be... Now, you know you my little bro, St. Louis. You know I'm talking shit. I ain't saying it like I'm saying it for me, but I ain't all the way saying it for me. It sounds like I might be on some selfish shit, but I'm really saying realistically, for any of us, maybe I ain't the guy for you, but for any of us, if you put as much time, effort, and money behind your favorite speaker as you did behind your favorite rapper, bro, a guy like me, y'all could literally help somebody like me never be on the streets again so I could just focus on teaching. I spent all my time teaching our kids and teaching the adults. And y'all just know I'm going to be here. So it's like, what up? When you got time for me, you got time for me. If they take me tomorrow, y'all will go get some t-shirts and tell the world how real I was. Fuck out of here, man. It's now. It's now. Now is the time to take whoever you got. What's the biggest problem with Kyrie and Kanye? They didn't have a speaker educated like me to tell them, you got that bag, you got this thought process. Let me show you how to make this a reality. We could accomplish the same goal they wanted. All they had to do was give me a budget in 6 months. I'd have got both of their message out, and I don't even believe in what they teaching. See, this is the space we got to get in, where we start trusting each other again. We trust everything but the motherfucker who want to help us. We got to get past that. We cannot. They're not living in fear no more, but they still living in educated ignorance, which is kind of the worst. The educated ignorance is the worst. I apologize, Queen. I'm just not seeing what you wrote. Yeah, it went out, but it went back in, wife. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If we understood, like I said before, what we're waking up into, and I say this all the time, but we got to wake up from a perspective of understanding this is a fucking war we in, bro. That's the part that y'all not getting. So if we wake up with that mind frame, then we move different. Nobody intends good for us on a higher level. Now, the people that you encounter on a day-to-day, they don't necessarily mean anything bad for you. But anybody who benefits from your demise and pretend they don't see it is not your friend. Everybody can see what happens in Black America. You can choose to pretend you don't know. But you know. Everybody Black that you encounter, smart as shit, popular as fuck, and drop dead gorgeous. But they convince you we dumb, ugly, and ain't shit. How you fall for that when you be around us? So you know. And you pretend you don't, because it's beneficial. So we got to understand that there's a game being played. Now, it's always been more advantageous to send your own kind at you. So you'll get a guy like Charleston White, who is an antagonist that's just running around saying the most vile, filthiest shit about our people. The type of dude to start a fight with you, mace you, and call the cops. What type of Negro antagonizes everybody via social media but walk around with a can of mace? You talking like a big, bad, tough guy with your Confederate flag on. So you got to watch these slick Negroes. I mean, let me tell you about a slick-ass Negro. Let me show you. Let me tell you. Let me put y'all up on game. See, signs and symbols run the planet. And the energy behind them is important. So now, we know those of us who are really about our shit, we up on our shit, we understand that the Confederate flag, we understand, he definitely Uncle Ruckus. We understand that the Confederate flag is really our flag. We get that. But the energy and the connotation behind it is no longer ours. So when you get a slick-ass Negro like him, and he got the matching scarf and hat, and he said, and when you question him about it, he gonna say, see, you dumb nigga, you don't know this is shit. It is, but you know when that white boy look at you, he don't see that. He see a docile nigga that know his place, and you know that, and that's why you do that. So to the white boy, you appear harmless. To us, you get tough because you got to explain. This is a game. Yeah, this is a game, and you real slick at it. And then somebody catches somewhere, you get, oh, mace. I get mace for my wife. Fuck you doing with a can of mace, bro? I've never owned mace in my life. Whatever. So now, he definitely an Uncle Ruckus. But this is bigger than that. This is bigger than that. If he's Uncle Ruckus, that means they sent them. Then we got to get into the who sent them. See, this is where the real shit lie. The real shit that we need to dig into is in them spaces that you don't want to deal with. So the real shit is, who sent Uncle Ruckus to run around with mace cans and antagonize rappers? Who sent them? And what's the end game with this guy? See, these the questions you got to ask yourself when a guy just pop up out of nowhere and he's a comedian. I see him on TikTok and Instagram talking foul about black folks. So that's your routine. So who's coming to watch these? Who's coming to watch Charleston White tell jokes about black people ain't shit? See, we never asked the real questions. Where did this guy come from? We want to deal with Kanye West. We want to know which side of the fence should we be on with Kanye. His job is to send brothers off or get in their business. Get as many people expose themselves while they get paid. He's a distraction. Definitely. I like all of the above answers. So now you got Kanye. And he says what he says. White Jewish media. They call him anti-Semitic. Now, Kanye been saying some shit for a minute. George Bush don't like black people. Are we paying attention to? See, let me show you how this. Let me show you how this thing worked real quick. So Kanye said George Bush don't like black people, and America went up. But Michael Moore put out Fahrenheit 9/11, which showed the whole Bush family as treasonous traitors that should be tarred, feathered, and hung. So you can say the president is a spy and a traitor and is in business with the people we at war with. You could put that in a movie. The movie sold 225 million. Box office 225 million off a $50 million budget, $50 million budget. I think it was. They made 225 million off Fahrenheit 9/11, which called the president a treasonous traitor. They got awards for it and shit. Best film, best documentary of the year they got. But Kanye West says Bush don't like black people. And then 2 years later, his mother died during surgery. Did I mention 2 months before that, he put out an album called Graduation? Graduation. And then 2 months later, your mama died? And what was the album cover? The album cover was like this space type gun shooting him. So you got to decode this shit. Now, where's it shooting him? Up into the sky. Well, what's up in the sky? The stars. This how these people play. This how these people play. So now, graduation, and then we take moms up out of here. Now, here's what we do. After graduation, Mr. Jesus Walks. First, he did the Power video. Now, I didn't give a shit about Kanye West when the Power video came out, so I didn't pay much attention to it. But now I'm looking at it, and I say, well, let me break this thing down and see what's really going on, because he's calling it Power. And now I noticed something. See, we don't pay attention to a lot of shit. So the first thing that get my attention is, why is a Christian rocking a Horus chain? Now, Horus is the Egyptian equivalent of Jesus. Now, the Bible tells you to stay away from Egypt. Egypt is bad. So why is a Christian rocking the biggest Egyptian chain we ever seen in rap history. Why did he choose that? And why so big? You got to know something to know something. Now, in that video, he spends the entire video standing in between two pillars. Well, you can look that up. Those are the Masonic twin pillars, Jakim and Boaz. See, now we cooking. Hold on. Freemasonry comes from Egypt. Well, masonry, not Freemasonry, masonry. We got the Horus chain. We got the Masonic pillars. Then it was something caught my attention. He had the halo with the sword going through it. Now, that one was a new one on me. I had to look that up. So now the halo is a symbol of purity. So when you had a sword going through the halo, that means the innocence is broken, never to return. That's what that means. You, for 1 second, think Kanye put a halo with a sword through it in his video and didn't know what it meant. If you believe that, then you as stupid as you think he is. Now, for everybody that's been rocking with me, we've been in that Bible lately, and I've been teaching y'all about the albino shit. And we know that the satanic seed went to Cain. Cain ended up in the Caucasus Mountains. That's where he was banished to. The land of Nod is the Caucasus Mountains. So now he's in the land of Nod, the Caucasus Mountains. He finds a wife, starts a tribe. That tribe is said the Canaanites, but they said they was into sorcery, demons, all kind of ill shit. Well, I believe it. I don't believe everything they say, but I believe that because that's the seed of Satan. It tells you that in the scripture. Now, it also tells you that Noah comes from Cain's bloodline. Now, where does Noah's boat land? Noah's boat lands in Mount Ararat. Where's Mount Ararat? The Caucasus Mountains. What they say Noah was? Noah was an albino, according to scripture. So we got this connection with the seed of Satan and the albino bloodline coming through Cain and through Noah. So I could be just whistling Dixie with my whole analogy, but when I look at Kanye West's Power video, he's got two albino women with devil horns standing there. Would it not just tell you that albino shit comes from the seed of Satan? Well, if I'm wrong, then why did Kanye put albino women with devil horns there? Now, the only woman figure that we have in biblical terms that would be considered angelic is Lilith, the fallen angel. So we have a half-naked woman with multicolored wings at his feet. One would have to make the assessment, this is probably Lilith. Why is Kanye West mixing Masonic shit with Christian shit, with Egyptian shit, with occultic shit, all in one video? And you want me to believe the guy that y'all say is a genius didn't understand any of this shit before he did it? Okay, Kanye at this point is damn near 10 years into the game. He's earned the right to not have weirdo white dudes just making videos he don't understand. He got creative control over his fucking videos because he part of the agenda. He know what to put in them. So when I look at this Power video, I see a bunch of twisted ass messages that are not Christian. But whoa. Who's the guy in front of us now? Because the guy from the Power video, Mr. Jesus Walks, somehow became a Egyptian Christian, with whatever the fuck that means. And from that Egyptian Christian state, he became Jesus. Now, Jesus is on this cover. He got upside down crosses. He got the double cross on his arm that's on his boss's liquor bottle. He's got white women with lizard tongues and shit all over the place. Now, you're making a play on the name Jesus. So this is an opposition of Jesus. Jesus. This wouldn't be Jesus. This would be an opposing force of Jesus. Jesus. And now, what is these shoes y'all like to wear? The Yeezuses? And his Yeezy clothing line? So he showed us on the album cover who Yeezus is. And then he doubled back with the Yeezy clothing line and the Yeezy shoes, and we think nothing of it because we forgot about the white women with the lizard tongues. But now, we went from white women with lizard tongues to Jesus is king. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. Now you walk around acting like Michael Jackson and shit, talking all soft and acting all docile. And I just love everyone. This guy working a number. Somebody had a nerve to tell me when I put up the Kanye video I put up last night, talking about who paid you. Who paid you? You supposed to be riding with them like other racists do. I ain't saying I ain't riding with them. You don't know what my stance is, sir. But before I make a judgment on a man or on anything that I'm going to be tied to permanently, we have to do some assessment. I don't just jump in vehicles and ride with strangers, sir, ma'am. So I need information because that's the only real currency. And when I get some information on this guy, at best, I see a goddamn pancake. Ain't your mama? He don't know what side he want to be on. Now, with that being said, he say some real ass shit. And he presented an option that I think could be a possibility. If it wasn't for the end game with the Israelite shit, he might have me. He said he's been medicated this whole time. And now he's off his medication and he's able to think straight. Y'all see that? You can't handle the truth. Or that way, huh? This backwards should be fucking me up. So he said he's off the medication now. And he also said in the interview, he said, if I had to listen to the Jewish doctor who misdiagnosed me, they could have slipped me the wrong pill and I could be Michael Jackson right now. I said, now that's some heavy shit right there. Now that might be the real Kanye. And could he be waking up out of his coma thinking that maybe Jesus is the only thing that could save him? That's possible. But then he claimed, I don't know. I feel like he said, say some real shit, but he Christian though. I'm confused. He do say some real shit, but he Christian. Yes, and see, that's what makes it leery. Because if we follow him, we follow him to Jesus. And I ain't going. I'm not getting in the Jesus vehicle. I'm telling you. It took me too long to get out. I'm so far against it. Jesus would literally have to slap the shit out of me, bro. Even if I seen Jesus float in the sky, I would look at whoever standing next to me, laugh and say, man, they try anything. I ain't buying it. I'm just not. And you can't be as intelligent as he say he is and don't understand by now that Jesus was a trap. But see, here go the games we play. Because he give us the Jesus is King album. And it's a gospel album. But watch how he get busy on us, though. Now he got the whole world wide open. You got the whole world wide open. And what you do? You brought a white boy Jesus on stage. But you got the nerve to tell us we the black Hebrew Israelites. If we're the black Hebrew Israelites, how the fuck is it a white Jesus on your stage? See, these the games he playing. We don't catch it. We just get in the car. You cannot tell me I'm a black Hebrew Israelite. All of us are. And then when you got the whole world watching you on tour, you brought a white boy Jesus out. That was your moment to get us. All you had to do was get it. You could have, I'm going to be honest with you. It's a lot of shit I won't do. But if any of y'all want a black man to play Jesus at an event, I volunteer. Just for the visual. He got us wide open. Now we still sleep. I'm rocking with that little brother because could it be that this is a play to move us in a certain way? That's what I'm always looking for. The underlay for the overplay, as we used to call it back in my day. The overlay for the underplay. I'm always looking for that. So now, if I really believe this Jesus is King thing, how do I end up with Marilyn Manson at my church service? You got the leader of the satanic church at your Sunday service wearing all white? Mr. West, what type of games are you trying to play with our people? Because now you starting to make me feel some kind of way, sir. You got the leader of the satanic church and you brought him to Sunday service. But wait a minute. I heard a recent interview where you referred to him as your stepbrother. You just said in your last interview, Marilyn Manson was your stepbrother. The leader of the Church of Satan. Well, if that's your stepbrother, who your goddamn daddy is? Now, we get to the Donda. That was your last album, Kanye. You named it after your mama. You named your last album after your dead mother, Kanye. Why the fuck was Marilyn Manson your guest of honor, Kanye? Huh? You named your current album after your dead mother. And you let Marilyn Manson anywhere near that? Not only that, he was your guest of honor. You took pictures with him on your front porch. Why was Marilyn Manson on your porch with you, Kanye, or whoever's porch y'all was on? Why was y'all on the porch hanging out with Marilyn Manson? And what was the purpose of that stocking cap you kept putting on to cover your face? Or was this a shaming ritual because you know what you did, Mr. West? Could that be why you covered your face for the satanic ass ritual where you had on all black with spikes on it? Could that be why you had your face covered hanging out with Marilyn Manson? Because this was a shaming ritual about what you potentially could have participated in on behalf of your mother? Because you called your album Graduation, then they killed her. Where'd you graduate to? I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe that you work on a project for months. I don't believe that 2 months before your mother allegedly died having surgery, you just chose to name your album Graduation with some of your most successful songs on that album. That was a peak album for you. I'm not buying it, Kanye. So now we in this interesting space where we have to understand, yes, he done some beneficial things with this last move he did, calling out the establishment. But this play is a play for Kanye. Because now I heard something. I heard him say he's working on getting his own social media platform. Well, wouldn't that be interesting? And who is he good friends with? Who is he really good friends with? He always name dropping Elon Musk. He always naming dropping Elon Musk. Anybody see Elon Musk's Halloween costume this year? Elon Musk dressed up as Satan himself this year. But not any Satan. It was like a warrior Satan. Elon Musk, the richest guy on the planet, according to them, is best friends with Kanye West. And why would the richest guy on the planet portray himself as... See, y'all still live in that space where you think people just do things for the fuck of it. You think that Elon Musk, the richest man on the planet, according to them, was sitting around and saying, yeah, fuck it, I'll be the devil this year. A time when you're the richest man on the planet and you're going to have the most eyes ever on what you choose. You, right now, the richest man on the planet, that means you got the most power and control on the planet. Didn't they say Satan is the god of this planet? So knowing that the scriptures say Satan is the god of this planet and you're the richest man on the planet, I see a correlation, Elon. But we don't live in a space where we look for things like that. It's me, the guy who's always reaching. How about this? These fucking people are playing us. And y'all are going to sit around, bitch, moan, watch rap videos and allow it to happen. No, Elon Musk is not the devil. He's a pansy. But he was sent by him. You know what's amazing to me? This is amazing about my people. Most black folk believe in some type of God in a positive aspect, whether it's Allah or Jesus or whatever. Most black folks believe in a positive aspect of God. You see black folks always with the Jesus cross or the praying hands tattooed on them. We are extremely religious people. But as soon as I tell y'all it got something to do with the devil, you get off the ride. That ain't got nothing to do with the devil. They don't, why every time somebody gets some money, y'all say it got to be the devil. Why it's always got to be about devils and sacrifice. So I can slide any statement about God in I want. You don't challenge it. I say God drowned the whole planet. You say the Lord works in mysterious ways. I say, well, if goddamn it, God know everything, why God even sit Adam and Eve in that space where they knew they was going to fuck up and do the exact opposite of what he told them to do? And then punish them for doing what he knew they was going to do in the first place. See, that's the type of shit y'all fall for. You believe that Adam and Eve was set in the garden. Eve defied God and was the fallen man. And then God came back into the garden and punished her. If this is true, this is the dumbest fucking story, and God is incompetent. There, I said it. Why did I say that? Not to be blasphemous, not to be disrespectful, because I think the story's a crock of shit and God's nowhere in it. That's why I said that. If God, according to what y'all believe, is omnipotent, that means knows everything. Omnipresent, omnipotent. That means God knows everything. If God knows everything, then soon as God got the thought, I'm finna create Adam and Eve, God would have countered the thought with, no, I can't create them. They're going to fuck up and bite the apple. You see how this thing works? If God knows everything, God never creates Adam and Eve, because it's pointless to create two people, give them instructions that I know they're not going to follow, and then punish them for not following them. And then I curse the woman who I've chosen for her to be the one to bring life forward. Now I'm going to punish her forever for doing some shit that I know she was going to do. Which means if this story is true, God is a fucking idiot and incompetent. So this story cannot be true because God cannot be a fucking incompetent idiot. Sometimes you just got to work it backwards and make sense out of shit. That's it. So this is another smooth job on our intelligence. Here lies the problem. Stevie Wonder said it best. When you believe in things you don't understand, you suffer. It's as simple as that. So we got to understand opportunity when it's present. The Kanye and the Kyries have presented an opportunity for us. Not an opportunity to do what we normally do, which is follow more men to slaughter, but an opportunity to evaluate the opportunity. We haven't had that in a long time. Now it sounds like I'm double talking, but listen to me one time. Right now, we have, for the first time in a long time, we have the opportunity to evaluate our opportunities. We haven't had that. All we have is cut and dry, nigga, get in line. There's such a space open right now. We can capitalize on it. Let's take 24 hours and punish these people. We could take 24 hours nationwide, blackout. We're not fucking with y'all for 24 hours. We start at 6, we end at 6. Start at 6 a.m., we end tomorrow at 6 a.m. You get nothing, white boy. No basketball, no football, no nothing. I'm not going to Walmart. I'm not buying a fucking thing. If somebody black don't sell it, it won't happen today. Now, we had a discussion with one of my partners who I really respect his opinion, and he said he's not sure if this is a good idea. And I respect his vision, and I could just say this. I seen something. I just watched Tariq Nasheed. I love the way he moved. I don't always like some of the stuff he say, but Tariq Nasheed is giving us the blueprint on how you navigate these people. And I honestly believe he giving us a good blueprint on how to navigate these people. So leading the forefront in reparations in this country is Tariq Nasheed. Now that's crazy for a young guy under 50, and he's leading the forefront of the reparations revolution. Now, he got some great help because he's mentored by Dr. Claude and Frances Cress before she passed. That's his his idol. So between those two people, he got a great format, and he talked to a lot of intelligent people. But they just had the reparations thing in D.C. Bro, when I post these pictures, it was so many. We ain't seen that many people down there since the Million Man March, baby. And they planned it in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, they got damn near as many people as the Million Man March. You see just rows of black people. And why is he doing this? Because it's election time. So he the one that started this No Tangibles 2020. Tangibles 2020 was his slogan when his movement really started getting kicked off. And he said, if we don't get no tangibles, we don't vote. See, this is how you strike when you don't got the finance. This is how you can still strike a blow. It's going to take us a minute to get the finance and get our mind right. But while we're doing that, we can still be active. Now, I'm not into marches and rallies and shit like that. I'm a Black Panther. I believe in coming to your doorstep and bringing it to you. But I also understand strategy. Now, a reparations thing, I would have supported that. Now, as a Panther, I'm selective of what I can and can't participate in. Under normal circumstances, that's something I probably would have went to just because of what it stands for. Because we don't want to help them, but if they start issuing checks, y'all going to become Tariq Nasheed fans. Like, I knew we could do it. No. I want to be able to participate in some way in the development and helping this come to fruition. But my point is, you had Roland Martin, him and Tariq don't get along. So Roland Martin been hating for forever about reparations. And he was telling people that the march wasn't going, the reparations thing wasn't going to happen and nobody going to show up. That man just locked down Washington, D.C. this weekend with thousands of black folks. So that means we not as asleep as we think. So something like that, you know what kind of message? It did two things. It did two things. The first thing it did, it sent a message to the establishment. These people serious about getting their money. How you think every other race got reparations? They fought for it. They don't just give it to you. You got to get out there on front line. So it tells them first and foremost, these people serious about their check. They want their fucking check, which means eventually we're going to have to give it to them. The other thing it tells them, it tells us something. When we looked around, I know black folks that was there looked around and seen all these black folks and felt good. Everybody, I read all the comments, they said it felt like a big ass family reunion. Now, I ain't been to a family reunion in a minute, and I don't really eat barbecue, but I wouldn't mind being around that many black folk and righteous white folk. It was some of them there too. I ain't tripping. But now, we got to understand that spoke volumes to the establishment on how serious we are. And it gave pride to everybody that participated, saying, hey, I thought we was out the race, but I look around and I see a couple thousand black faces that care about us getting our bag back. That's gotta feel good. Now, if we lock their ass, now, put it this way. Now, what if everybody that we had at that rally for the reparations thing, the reparations rally, what if everybody that we had at that reparations rally tuned in tonight and heard that idea we got about a 24-hour blackout and said, yeah, we with it? I don't think y'all understand, because when I say a 24-hour blackout, my brother, like I said, this is my brother. I got much love for him. If he's listening right now, Crummy, you my dog. So now, when I say 24-hour blackout, to a lot of people that sounds like, because the first thing he said is, what we gonna do the day after that? If we really understood what 24 hours without black people mean, but it might not be no day after that. If black folks took 24 hours, all black folks in America, even if half of them took 24 hours and said, we're not fucking with y'all today, bro, this country would damn near fall apart. You don't understand what that means. We are intricately a part of every fabric of this society. If we don't spend $1 with them for 24 hours nationwide, bro, a couple businesses gonna fuck their whole month up. Maybe the rest of the year, we might fuck up the rest of their fiscal year, bro. 24 hours, no black folk. Do you know how many of us it is, bro? We talking a couple, bro. We talking about millions of people. Hundreds of millions of people that just say, fuck y'all, we ain't with it today. That's enough to collapse a country. And if we do it for 24 hours and we see how effective it is, that's going to motivate a couple black folks. Going to wake up the next day and say, shit, why should we let up on their ass? Because if we make it to the end of the week, they going to hold a press conference begging, what can we do? What's wrong? Why y'all so upset? What happened? As soon as the white boy knows he in trouble, then he get concerned. What happened? Why you guys so upset? Like black lives still matter, bro. Like, I don't understand what we did. Fuck. That's all you got to do. They respect two things: the bank account and the bullet. The bank and the bullet. That's white boy language. You want to communicate with white men? Talk about the bank or the bullet. He understands both of those very well. And don't want now one of them tampered with. We have to be willing to go where we've never been and do what we've never done to get what we never had. Just that simple. we have to be willing to go where we never been and do what we never done in order to get what we never had. And the day that we wake up and realize it's only this many of them and this many of us, that's why y'all don't understand what 24 hours without us would do, because you don't understand your significance. If we spend however many trillions of dollars a year, what do you think Black America spends in 24 hours? At least $100 million in 24 hours. That's a low number. Black America say fuck you for 24 hours. Man, bro. If y'all could just sleep on that and wrap your mind around it mathematically, we would wake up the next day in the history books with a government asking us what's wrong. And once we see, because they can't ignore it and act like it didn't happen, somebody gonna report on it. Because we gonna make the flyers 2 months in advance and push them bitches. If you had it my way, I'd bring in 2023 with Black folks at home. Not one of us, not one party, fuck you and your nightclub, all that shit. Make them spend all that goddamn money. And we just decide, yeah, we're not participating. America would wake up in shambles. Clubs on New Year's Eve all over America, no Black people. You know how fucking fucked up we would fuck the country up, bro. We would fuck the country up if we did it if we do it anytime, we'd hurt them. But if we could just get 100,000 people to do it on New Year's, we'll fuck their ass up. If we could get one city to do it on New Year's, we'll crumble that city. Y'all just gotta think bigger than what we thinking. We gotta understand this is war. And in war, you don't wing it, you strategize. We just waking up every day winging it, hoping for the best. Gotta sit down, pull the old pen and pencil out, goddamn it, and get the figuring. But what we cannot do is continue to let the white boy send the Black boy in the guise of being some type of friend or leader or whatever the fuck. They keep trying. This time they're gonna give you a rapper. And this gonna be your new leader. We don't have to jump all in just to get some good information and opportunity. He gave us some good information. A couple of people didn't know some of the shit he laid down. That's cool. Learn from it. Don't get all head over heels and go get you a Kanye t-shirt and all this type of shit. I put up a video about this dude. Now people asking me who paid me. You think I took a check for somebody and went to TikTok? Have you seen my TikTok, bro? If you look at it, you know goddamn well I'm not getting enough views for somebody to be paying me to talk about Kanye. I said a lot of shit. I can get a check for something way better than talking about Kanye if that's the case. I hate rap. If they was going to pay me for something, they would pay me for the way I dismantle hip-hop if that's the case. But that check ain't came yet. We just got to understand that we're in a goddamn war. Ultimately, they call it the game of life. And if they say the world is a stage, then you're going to have to decide which character you're going to play. Or decide if the character that you're currently playing is built for the long haul. Because a lot of y'all playing characters that didn't make it through the opening credits. Think about put your life in the aspect of a movie. Think about your life as a movie and ask yourself, if my life was a major motion picture, will my character make it to the end? Or would I be the Negro that died in the first 10 minutes? A lot of y'all wouldn't make it to the first action scene. So we got to think about, which character am I going to play? I'm trying to be that Denzel character, the one that get out of anything, figure it out. Just a handsome and smart type. That's, yeah. But real shit though, we got to put as much energy and effort into the revolution as we do into our favorite entertainer. We've placed more value on entertainment than education. We enjoy sitting around, spending our days frivolously, doing nothing for the advancement of our people. And then got the nerve to think, as long as we pray to a white boy, we're going to go to this place called heaven, get white women with harps in the corner and singing and shit, white angel wings and all kind of shit, all white everything. Soon as they told you heaven was all white everything, you should have got your ass in the other line. Not one black angel, not one biracial wing, none of that shit. And you Islamic Negroes, y'all the worst. You make your wife run around for 40 years with nothing. You can't see nothing but her little eyeballs. Whole body covered up. She loyal, wouldn't even think about being disloyal. Meanwhile, you can have multiple wives on this planet, which I condone. But then in the next life, you get 100 virgins. I'm not being loyal to you for 40 years so we can die and you get a bunch of virgins. They don't never say what happens to the woman. I don't like that. I don't like those terms. I don't like those terms. And I wouldn't have dare said that to a woman. And what we got to understand is this. What we need to understand is this. Spirituality. You came to this planet to honor the planet. If you are melanated, the exact same thing that makes up the dirt on this planet, the exact same thing that makes up the universe, is what you are composed of. So if the same thing that makes up the universe is what you are composed of, then you are directly connected to this planet on a spiritual level. Stop letting other men define how you can reach divinity. Because what are we all trying to do? We're all trying to get to a space of our existence where we can say, I have gotten acquainted with that which is divine. I have been loyal to that which is divine, and now I can be accepted. So we're all looking to be accepted by divinity. But we're willing to let other men tell us how that's going to happen. And there lies the problem. Because the hearts of men, contains wickedness. And we don't know at what point you're going to be subject to it. Carbon 12, family. Carbon 12. Melanin is carbon 12. Carbon is only half the truth. Carbon 12, look it up. Knowledge is the only real power. Information is the only real currency. I love y'all. I'm gone.